Good evening. Happiness doesn't come from doing what we like to do, but from liking what we have to do. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister visited the General Command of the Bahrain Defence Force. Proposal for remote education during Ramadan. Saudi expatriates can carry digital copy of Iqama instead of printed copy. UAE announced personal status federal decree law for non-Muslims in country. Rupees 35,000 crore allocated for India's net zero transition by 2070. News in detail. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister, visited the General Command of the Bahrain Defence Force. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister, today visited the General Command of the Bahrain Defence Force. Upon arrival, His Royal Highness was received by the Commander-in-Chief of the BDF, His Excellency Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Minister of Defence, His Excellency Lieutenant General Abdullah bin Hassan Al Nuyami, the BDF Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Tayyib bin Sakar Al Nuyami, and a number of senior BDF officers. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister, emphasized the BDF's important role in advancing the kingdom's comprehensive development led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. His Royal Highness was briefed on the BDF's development plans and programs on combat and administrative readiness. His Royal Highness commended the BDF's efficiency and military capabilities, which reflect their dedication and role in safeguarding regional security alongside the kingdom's allies. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister, expressed pride in the officers of the BDF who continue to safeguard the kingdom. Hungarian Order of Honor conferred on Foreign Minister. The government of Hungary has conferred the Hungarian Order of Honor on Foreign Minister Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani in recognition of his efforts to develop relations of friendship and expand joint cooperation. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trade Peter Zigerato handed over the medal to Dr. Al Zayani, who is currently on an official visit to Budapest, also in recognition of his role in Bahrain's support to Hungary during the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, which had a great impact in saving lives and economic recovery. Dr. Al Zayani expressed his thanks and gratitude to the Hungarian government, taking pride in solid bilateral relations binding the two countries. Benefit joined Forever Green campaign. Benefit, a leading company in fintech services, has joined the Forever Green campaign launched by the National Initiative for Agricultural Development to expand green areas, enhance landscaping and help fight climate change. The campaign at the Bahraini Youth Avenue saw the planting of 42 seedlings of roll trees known for their rapid growth and tolerance of harsh conditions, 32 seedlings of flowering Techiuma bushes and 400 seedlings of bougainvillea bushes to contribute to purifying air and adding an aesthetic view to the educational area. Near the Secretary General Sheikh Mariam bint Isa Al Khalifa, Benefit Chief Executive Abdul Wahid Al Janahi, senior officials in the company and people interested in advancing agriculture in Bahrain attended the planting ceremony. Benefit's contribution is hailed as a new testimony to the growing partnership between the public and private sectors to support the government plans to reduce carbon emissions and achieve environmental sustainability. Proposal for remote education during Ramadan. A choice of remote education could return during Ramadan if MPs have their way. Members yesterday approved an urgent proposal by 5 MPs led by Financial and Economic Affairs Committee Vice Chairman Muhammad Al Rifa to make online tutoring available during the holy month, which is expected from around March 23rd to April 20th, subject to moon sighting. LMRA conducted 3 inspection campaigns in Capital Governorate. The Labour Market Authority conducted 3 inspection campaigns in the Capital Governorate on a number of shops and work sites. The The campaigns resulted in reporting violations related to the labour market and residency laws. The cases were referred for legal action. LMRE noted that the first campaign was in coordination with the Nationality Passports and Residence Affairs and the government's respective police directorate. The other campaign was conducted in coordination with the General Directorate of Crime Detection and Forensic Evidence of the Ministry of Interior. The authority also conducted an inspection campaign by the LMRE enforcement sector. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
The exclusive franchisee of Cochin Kala Bhavan in Bahrain, with over a decade of existence in Bahrain. Exclusive online regular classes have started for classical dances, music vocal, instrumental music, cinematic dance, Kathak, Zumba body fitness, karate and yoga, drawing, arts and craft, children's theatre. For more information, please call 3909 6845 3909 4806 3885 2397 or visit www.bahrainmediacity.com.
വാട്ടിയ വാഴയിലയിൽ കുത്തരിച്ചോറും പരിപ്പും പപ്പടവും സാമ്പാറും അവിയലും തോരനുമൊക്കെയായി ഒരു പൊതിച്ചോറ് കിട്ടിയാലോ? കൊതിച്ചു നിൽക്കാതെ വരൂ മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റിലേക്ക്. സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻ, ചൈനീസ്, ഗ്രിൽ തുടങ്ങിയ വ്യത്യസ്ത രുചിഭേദങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആസ്വദിക്കാം ഫാമിലി ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റ് ആയ മോനോയിൽ നിന്നും. കൂടാതെ പാർട്ടി ഹാൾ, പ്രൈവറ്റ് പാർക്കിംഗ്, ലൈസൻസ്, ഷീഷ, ലൈവ് മ്യൂസിക് എന്നിവയും ലഭ്യമാണ്. മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റ് ആഫ്റ്റർ സിയാം ഗാരേജ്, ലുലു ഡാന മോൾ റോഡ്, ബുർഹാമ. കോൺടാക്ട് നമ്പർ 77934111 33634111.
Welcome back. Saudi expatriates can carry digital copy of Iqama instead of printed copy. The General Directorate of Passports clarified that if the residency permit of expatriates is renewed, there is no need to carry a printed copy of it. The Javasat said that the expatriates of their dependents and foreign workers will be able to use their digital Iqama on their smartphone instead of carrying its hard copy if they renewed their Iqama, and there is no need to visit the Javasat office to take a printout of it. The validity of the residency identity is 5 years from the date of its issuance, and its renewal must be done every year electronically through the employer's Abshur platform. Fines will be imposed if the event of a failure in the renewal of the Iqama of expatriates 3 days after the expiry date. The penalty is Saudi Riyal 500 fine the first time, Saudi Riyal 1000 in the event of repetition of the delay. Earlier, Javasat allowed issuing of the Iqamas linked to the work permit and renewing it every 3 months as a minimum by the employer. UAE announced personal status federal decree law for non-Muslims in country. A new federal decree law concerning the personal status of all non-Muslim foreigners in the UAE will come into effect on February 1st, 2023. The government announced on Friday the federal personal status law will regulate marriage conditions and procedures of contracting and documenting the marriage before the courts. It also specified the procedures of divorce and can be initiated jointly or unilaterally. It organizes the procedures for settling the financial claims after divorce and the arrangement of joint custody for the children. Moreover, the decree law organizes the procedures for inheritance and testaments and proofs of paternity. Sheikh Mohammed ordered Dubai district to be renamed as Hind City. Dubai ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE, recently issued orders to rename Al Minhad district and surrounding areas as Hind City. The city consists of 4 zones and spans on an area of 83.9 kilometers, including housing of Emirati citizens, and is connected by key roadways like Emirates Road, Dubai Al-Ain Road, and Jabal Ali Lahbab Road. Hindi is also a word in Arabic which means 100 camels. It is said to be a common and ancient name for girls in the Arab region. In fact, Dubai ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum's senior wife's name has Hind in it, Sheikha Hind bint Maktoum bin Juma Al Maktoum. This won't be the first time either that a region in Dubai has been renamed. One of the most notable name changes was that of the world's tallest building, Burj Khalifa, which was earlier known as Burj Dubai. European Commission supported 10 pilot services to boost connecting Europe by train. The European Commission said it would support 10 pilot projects to establish new rail services or improve existing ones. Together, they will improve cross-border rail connections across the European Union, making them faster, more frequent and more affordable. European Commission said the proposals were submitted by the rail sector and relevant authorities in response to the Commission's action plan to boost long-distance and cross-border passenger rail, adopted in December 2021. Following careful evaluation, the Commission has selected proposals for cross-border pilot services in our planned starting date. Rupees 35,000 crore allocated for India's next net zero transition by 2070. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman allocated Rupees 35,000 crore in the Union budget for priority capital investment towards energy transition and achieving India's goal of net zero emissions by 2070 on Wednesday. Sitharaman provided a separate category titled Green Growth in the Union budget, which captures India's vision for energy transition and sustainable growth. Green industrial transition in India will mainly be supported by the Green Hydrogen Mission with a financial outlay of Rupees 19,700 crore. She said the Centre has approved the National Green Hydrogen Mission on January 4th this year with a production target of 5 MMT by 2030. The mission will reduce India's fossil fuel imports. Sitharaman said green hydrogen is a sunrise sector for India. Battery energy storage facilities with capacity of more than 4,000 MWh will be supported with validity gap funding. Renewable energy evacuation system and grid integration will be supported. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.